Okay, so this is it. So welcome to the OFC Business Zone. Again, for those who do not know, OFC stands for One Full Circle. We are the Melanated Community Resource Hub. Think of us first for all your community and your business needs. And this is the Business Zone where we bring you that Black excellence, or like we like to coin it, our melanated excellence. So I'm really happy to have this guest with us this morning, afternoon. It's kind of it's still morning,
Always
morning.
like in between, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, brother
Yeah.
Adrian, I have you saved in my phone as brother Rahim, but we'll go. But we have brother Adrian Duncan on the line. So basically, he's going to introduce himself, his organization, his business, what he's about. So, thank you, welcome to the Empower Hour, and welcome to the OFC Business Zone. Thanks for being on with me this morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Good. So, okay, so let's first start, like how we like to get down. We like to set some context. So if you just like to first start by introducing yourself to the people who might not know who you are, a little bit about your background. Let's get to know you.
Yes, well, my name is Adrian Duncan on paper. Most of my friends also too, they call me Rahim. So either one is good for me, no problem. I'm part of a program of Elijah Mohammed when here in Montreal, Quebec. Let's go back, I guess, to the beginnings. I was raised here in Montreal, Quebec. I grew up in Uptown, Côte d'Ivoire area. So I was very quiet kid, and had very few friends. My parents were very what's the word I'm looking for?
Strict?
Protective of me.
Okay, right.
So I didn't used to go outside too much or play around. So I used to have a very selective friends.
Mhm.
My first schooling was en français. Well, je suis bilingue aussi.
Okay.
Yeah, from kindergarten to grade 3. My father put me through French school. And after that, I went to English school in St. Kevin's Parish around there. Also, too, I went to Marymount Academy. Everything else was after his English. But since my father was a teacher background, he always important for him that we had the basis of education. So since we're here,
and the fact that he put you into French, like a lot of us, we want to complain about it, but I honestly think it's a power. Like it's an advantage to know multiple languages. So so to have that French foundation, that like kudos to your parents for having that foresight.
Yeah, especially being here in Quebec, it was only fitting. But in that time, there wasn't that much of a quote unquote pressure about it. Mm-hmm. But I did it freely, so I'm able to speak in both languages. Going to this after that, well, basically, yeah, that was it. I grew up here in Montreal. I did a little bit of schooling, but I left it during college, around college time, around in 1996 or so.
Okay.
I bumped into a friend of mine that we used to do music together. We used to perform music together, and that's where I got introduced to the program Elijah Mohammed.
Okay.
From there, he told me that, if you come and listen to what, this is all about, and this might help us to do our business better, to promote ourselves better, it'd be a good thing to take in. I said, why not? Let me come to the services. So as time went by, I came and listened to it, and eventually, 22 years later, I'm here. Following the program, a member of the Mohammed Temple #2 and Saint Michel and Jerry, where
So for our listeners, if we could just to make it clear, because this is something that was really educational for me as well. Like when I come to understand. So you're part of Mohammed Temple #2, and that's on Saint Michel, right? Or in Saint Michel.
Saint Michel Jerry, yeah.
And then there's also the Nation of Islam, which it's a part of the nation, but there's another collective here, because I know we have there's two other groups. I'm trying to remember. There's Academy X, which are brothers in the east side of Montreal as well, who they're I'm from what I understand, there's an association to the nation. I'm not sure exactly about the affiliation or connection. And then there's another another collective, so to speak, of another another collective that also are part of the Nation of Islam. So can you just, is there a way to explain the difference, or can you just, or no?
Well, yes, pretty simply, through the teaching that was given to us through Honorable Muhammad, he always wanted for it to be propagated all over the world. It wasn't meant for one person to have and keep it for themselves. It was supposed to be put in every area of that Black people are, so that they can have success, whether it be in Tanzania, whether it be in Australia, whether it be in Canada. It's supposed to be you take the teaching and put it into effect wherever you may be. So wherever that you see somebody practicing it, that was the goal, so that everybody can have success in the life that they're living.
Okay, I love that. Okay, so it is very similar. It's almost like how you could say there's different variations of Christianity almost, right? Where it's the same kind of message, but basically people could package it in the way that's more convenient for their collective, but it's still the same foundation, still educational teaching, still nation building, still coming together with your community. I love that. And so now, and one of the things I really like, and for those who are interested, like before we wrap up, we'll make it a point to let people know how they could get in contact if they're interested in coming to visit the temple and different things like that. But what I like is the entrepreneurial aspect of what you guys are doing. So now, if we could segue into the business now. So tell me, like, how did you guys come up with the idea, or like how did it start that you guys have a business, and how has it been going? And how can we help as well?
Well, let's go from the beginning. Our minister, Mr. Linwo X, he came from Albany, New York. He sacrificed his life and time for three years back and forth, day and night, to come and help us to build the foundation that we have here in Canada. And in order for him to have started, he needed to borrow $100 from one of his friends in order to build the foundation that we have today. And what he did, he bought 2 cases of fish and 20 bean pies, which was the beginning of rolling the money in order to do the different steps that we have to help us build what the foundation we have in Nation Islam Canada. So yeah, basically started from $100, and we have our main headquarters at Mohammed Temple #2. We have our barber shop that's been there since the late 90s, still there, for standing strong. And again, we're looking to find brothers and sisters that would like to put their hands together and do some more work.
Mm-hmm.
The program Honorable Muhammad is to build a community for Black people, just like how we see all the other communities can do it. We as melanin people, as you say it, could do the same.
I love that. I love that. So now, and I know, so for us, it's important to take the time and to showcase these businesses. So within the OFC, we have what we call the OFC Business Teams, right? Where we make it a point that we come together and we work together as entrepreneurs. Now, if you could just take a moment, what has the value or the advantage been like, or have you seen the value or the advantage of working together? Like, what's your opinion when it comes to us coming together and working together as entrepreneurs within the Black community?
Well, it's something that we would like to do, but because we've come from such a low state of being in slavery for so many years, we have fall back to what we would like to be. So this is one of the main things that we would like to teach first, so that they could know the value of themselves, and then from there they can go on.
Amazing. See that, and so that is foundational. Understand who you are, understand what you are, and then from there we understand our connection to each other as brothers and sisters in the community. So that sense of competition, we no longer have it. So now we actually want to see each other thrive. We want to see each other do well. And that's something that I find is really prevalent, especially within our groups, is that people are really looking to support each other, and that's really awesome to see. So now, and I know it was we went through it with the COVID, there was a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of restrictions put. There's a lot of businesses that were closed. There was a lot of people who like couldn't go back into work. So now I know one of the things that we were discussing, that one of the things that could really help the shop, like you were saying before, is people who are looking for opportunities, people who are looking to get to work, who wanna like start cutting. Now, one of the things I was curious about, would you guys, if somebody has no experience, can you guys train and teach people? Because that's
Yeah.
something, yeah, okay, because I think that could be an opportunity, maybe to connect with some of the local organizations that maybe have some youth that are that frequent their location. It could be an alternative. It could be like an after school program, almost like a work program, where the youth are able to come in, learn how to cut, eventually become independent, work for the barbershop, and start bringing in their clients.
It's something that's, I mean, we've even done some programs where we went to different schools to teach also too in the past, McGill College and high schools, French high schools. So yeah, we do our best to get out there to let people know that we're there for them, and if the opportunity comes, we can do something together.
I love that. You know what? The Maison d'Haïti, they are members of the OFC. I don't know if you guys have an affiliation with them already or any type of connection, but I would like to plug you guys together. That could be a really good opportunity. The OFC, we are here to network, we are here to bridge gaps, we are here to create opportunities within our community. So however we can do that, how we can facilitate that, that's our thing. And like, I have a mission. I've been telling all the businesses on the business team, I'm gonna make it really, really clear. I would like to eradicate entrepreneurial poverty. Okay, like to me, that is like, I read it in a book. I want to share with everybody. I just want people to start telling themselves, like, now is the time that we're going to get out of this mindset of poverty within our community as entrepreneurs, as business owners. It's a new day, right? So basically, like, I'm going to be launching a challenge. You guys are going to hear me talking about it every week. All right. Every week, I want to encourage people, and starting as of January, from January 1st. 2022 all the way to December 31st, I want to see a drastic increase in everybody's revenue. By the end of the year, I want us to all applaud the fact that we at least made minimum $30,000 each as a collective, but let's aim to hit at least 50K each as a collective. That we're gonna aim for the moon. If worst case we fall at 30, fine, but we're gonna aim for 50,000 each, and it's gonna be an awesome end of this year. So let's give people the contact information, how they could connect with you guys, and on both aspects. If people are interested in the temple, and if they want to come to the shop, how can they get in contact with you guys?
For the temple, we have our services every Sunday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., 1 hour, at 8052 Saint Michel, corner Jerry. I'll leave my information. They can get in contact with me if they would like to. It's every Sunday. You can always come there for every Sunday. For the barber, do
you guys offer an online option as well, or is it in person?
Most of the times in person, but I mean, we can figure that out eventually if we end up having to do online. We have internet and stuff in the temple, so it's possible.
Okay, good. Okay. And all right, so corner Jerry and Saint Michel every Sunday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m.
That's right.
Okay, and the barbershop? And
the barbershop is 3174 Legend East, corner Saint Michel.
Legend, so that's Legends?
Legendre, Legend.
Legend, see, good. That's why I spelled it out just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. Legend East?
Legend East, that's right.
And that's in Saint Michel.
It's in Saint Michel. The best prices in Montreal. The best.
That's good. No, I'm glad you're saying that, brother, because I went for a lineup the other day. I think I spent $40. I have locks. I don't even know. I just need a quick cleanup. I could be exaggerating. But it felt like $40. It felt like it was way too much for a lineup. But but anyway, so good. We're gonna come and benefit from that. And what phone number? Sorry?
We do for $5.
$5 lineups?
$5.
Brother, you have a client in me as well. I'm gonna come to you. But don't be surprised. You don't see me later today. Oh, and what What are the operating hours and what are the contact phone numbers to reach you guys?
Okay. For the barber shop, it's the barber's name is Mustafa. He's also our minister of the temple too. His name is Mustafa.
Okay.
Yes. He's an entrepreneur. The phone number for the barber shop is 514-858-9972. He's open in the mornings between around 10:30 to 12. And he leaves and he comes back from 5:30 to 8 or 9 o'clock.
Okay. And it's Monday to Friday?
This is Monday to Saturday.
Monday to, okay.
Monday to Saturday. Saturday is all day. It opens 8 o'clock and goes till 9 o'clock. It's all day.
Wow. Brother, this is service. This is service. So before I let you go, do you have any final words? I like to give people an opportunity to leave any kind of final words, empowering words, something to inspire, uplift the people.
I guess maybe 2 words that we learned from the program by Mohammed: be studious and industrious.
Be studious and industrious. I like that. I like those words. My brother, I want to thank you again for being on with us this morning on the OFC Business Zone and for blessing our listeners on the Empower Hour. So we are super grateful for having you on. Again, always grateful for the CKUT and for creating this opportunity. So this has been the OFC Business Zone with your boy, Rahim Freeman.
Thank you, everybody. Peace, grand rising, everyone.
Love.
Bye.
Okay.